Thank you. Maybe start with the presentation. Food is something emotional. Food is what brings people together. Food is also a basic need. And food is also a basic need, and food can be an experience when the conditions for it are created. It's a pleasure for me to introduce you our world of culinary arts. We have 25 long-time employed experts who have specialties and expertise. Our employees need creative minds. They need creative minds, and they need designing things. And we have 8 technical freelancers. We operate 60% in Austria and all over Europe. Our headquarter is in Baden, near Vienna. You can join it, it's worth a trip. Many well-known brands rely and trust in our services, and we are proud to provide our services both to well-known brands and to owner-managed hotels. We are focusing on commercial kitchen planning, bar designing, laundry planning, and EU-compliant and efficient cooling systems. Ronge & Partner is at your side from beginning of the project until the final acceptance. We are a family business through and through, and because of that, we can make solutions of unconventional wise, because we are think in generations and not in quarters. We know exactly where the budget comes from. So the whole project, we stay close to the investors. They value our independence from the industry. And they know our expertise in deliver the best project to the best price. To be honest, in addition to the customer and the investor, the architect is a really key player in the whole project. And so we have to cover their ideas in our kitchens. As it comes to think what about is going on in the kitchen and what makes the chefs tick, we have long-trained chefs in our team to include them in the planning process, because every chef wants a different kitchen. And from 15 years of experience in that field, you may know this is one of the hardest things in the world, to include the chefs to the project. But at the end, we always get it. As I said, we need to match function and design. So it's always not easy for us to implement the ideas of the architecture, but at the end, we will create the best solution for the customer, architect, and the most important, the final guests. You can benefit from our experience long time in hotel businesses, because our international projects, we have many experience in the various countries and know the laws of the nationalities, and plan the kitchen in such a way that is suitable for the local authorities. Between the first budget and then the final project, there will be a long time. And when you get to the first steps of the project, we can provide you with an acceptable budget and cost estimate, because it's important for the investors for the financing things. When we are at the beginning in the project, we can provide you with the best solutions and involve us in time to save anger and costs. Thank you. Thank you.
For the next presentation, we welcome on stage Wolfgang Diewok. He's the Managing Director, Eastern Europe for Meiko Clean Solutions. Thank you, Wolfgang.
Thank you very much. I think I don't need a micro. We are not so huge community. We're recording. Oh, okay, you are recording. Okay. So, thank you again. We heard a lot of discussions of investments, discussions, real estate, and a lot of topics and problems regarding employee stuff, like on the panel before. So I just want to give you some topics and hints, because some of these topics we can solve. So let me welcome you to the World of Clean Solution here at this fantastic event in Prague. Let's have a short look on the entire process of commercial dishwashing and food waste management. We invite you to a small journey, which you see on the pictures behind, just to have a short look at it. We have solutions from small to big machines. We have solutions from small to big solutions, and from small to big properties, and from small to big projects. I want to give a short and rapidly overview about our innovations. That's why we name it solutions, the clean solutions. We heard, as I mentioned already before, a lot of problems we are facing nowadays, and common problems, like energy and water, of cost savings. We heard about problems about employees and staff just before, some minutes before. About hygienic, the areas with less space, maybe when you are opening or planning the hotels, or take over an old house and prepare for hotels, cups and go, a new market segment, etc. When you're planning your investments, we help in terms of solving some of these problems regarding dirty dishes and food waste management, cost savings in terms of water and power electricity, employee cost in terms of ergonomic and less staff and employee costs, of course, sustainability and resource saving technology, and micro detergents as well. That's why we call it our Meiko Clean Solution Circle. We talk about Meiko Blue and Meiko Green, and we're acting globally, and therefore please let me introduce you to my colleague, Mr. Hannes Braun. He's the head of international sales for waste management in Meiko Global. Hannes, please join me. As I mentioned, we're acting globally, and we're professionalists in warewashing and food waste management. We understand the sustainability solutions and the most important requirements that are needed for you and for our end customers. The planning design of dishwashing areas, premium dishwashing technology, the water treatment, the detergents, all that comes together with additional reliable after-sales service management. My personal opinion is sales is only 50%, and after-sales management is the second part of 50%. Again, the clean solution is a complete all-in-one package, a complete Meiko Clean Solution Circle. The profitability, hygienic, and sustainability as a real all-in-one package. Yes, sustainability in terms of future, and we try to take care about our and our kids' future in terms of saving, less employee cost, hygienic, ergonomic, hygienic, and food waste. Tailor-made solutions by Meiko. And now, thank you very much, and I want to hand over to Johannes. Just to give us some short hints about the food waste management.
Okay, thank you very much, Wolfgang. Well, usually I get at least an hour to talk about this topic. But let me summarize our vision and Microgreen's activities in 3 points. So point number 1 is we strongly believe in a change of how waste streams are being managed within our industry in future. A good example are the necessity by law of implementing a grease trap that cleans the wastewater from the kitchen before it goes into the sewage. Or what we heard yesterday in one of the speeches, the ban of single-use plastic. So, you know, here's a clear message that if governments and regulations change, that we have to change the way we create our processes within the commercial kitchen. Number 2, we strongly also believe in the further development of global biogas plants. These biogas plants, also called anaerobic digestion plants, turn food waste into renewable energy and a high-quality organic fertilizer, which is then being used in agriculture. Yeah, and I'm covering the global sales for Microgreen, and I see around the world the different developments of these plants, because landfill is not the solution because of the great production of greenhouse gases. And point number 3, we believe, well actually we know, because we've got over 1,000 installations already in different parts of the world, that our food waste transportation systems offer great benefits to the operations itself. So we reduce time, handling time, by not having to move bins within the building. We increase hygiene, because if we don't have to move bins, there's no risk of cross-contamination. C, we optimize ergonomics, and I don't know who of you have moved one of those food waste bins before, but this is a really tough job. And we all heard in the last couple of days how difficult it is to attract people to our industry. So creating better workspaces will support this. And last but not least, reducing the disposal cost. Yeah? From our experience, we know that we can reduce disposal costs by 20 to 50%. So before I finish, let me tell you one of our highlights that came out of the pandemic years. We started working on a mini biogas plant. And I'm very proud to announce that next year the first mini biogas plant will go into operation. And this will help the operator to turn food waste on site into renewable energy, which can then be used on the premises. And this mini biogas plant will be in form of a 40-feet container that will produce about 630 kilowatt hours of energy day by day and 365 days a year. So we all heard this number of 1.3 billion tons of food waste that are globally being generated. Of course, we need to focus on reducing food waste in the first place, but I'm very excited to hear about all these different approaches, sustainable approaches, to kind of work on a better tomorrow. So thank you very much, and if you want further information, please come and see us at our small booth outside in the lobby. Thank you very much.
Thank you.